God only knows. You know, you want to walk into that holiday period, you want to go into Christmas with a ton of CDL points under your team's name and see if they can get it done. First up and foremost, though, we're going to sub base, and it's going to be crazy, baby.
Yeah, you know, just to backtrack a bit, there has to be like a CDL point threshold where if you're below a certain margin, Christmas is going to be miserable for you, or like the holidays or Hanukkah or whatever you're celebrating type deal. So yeah, you want these extra wins right before we go on break for sure. And then for sub base, we've seen LAG on this map before against Toronto. They got absolutely picked apart. They kept up in the slang department. The scoreline was not good, but looks at it from what we saw against Toronto yesterday. This might just be Toronto's map. So I think LAG actually have a very good chance for a strong showing here. Looks like we're kicking on board with Vestrial to start.
Yeah, LAG have been tested. They've proven their mettle against some of the finest in the league. How they held up against LA Thieves. Here we go, baby. Outside of the map, we're going to see a little bit of an opening engagement here. Can Ghosty get two? Oh, yes, he does. That's hard point for the Thieves for now. Diamondcon through middle, trying to stop the flow of points.
I love that break from Ghosty too. You see the nade just backing him down, setting themselves up for the individual two-piece he's able to get. But in spite of the nice opening break on one side of the map, LAG still just gets straight through to P1, and already so much more time than we saw on this map yesterday, Miles.
So much more time, my gosh, wow. Carolina versus Ultra was a very dry P1. This one, we're flowing so far. Both teams fighting over it. Final 15 seconds, and it's all purple for now. The Gorillas in control. Diamondcon with the kills once again. Looking to get the final 10. Rotations already covered. That side of the map, very much Gorilla territory for now. Spawns are fantastic for them. The Thieves got to fight their way over to it now.
And it seems like Diamondcon more or less picking up where he left off, even get some decent damage towards the end. You saw Fame had a nice start as well, so things going well for Gorillas, on point on the rotation as well. I don't know if I see a trophy anywhere around this hill. Looks like one's up pop, so a little bit of a safety net. As you can see, LA Thieves trying to work through not only the top side, but the outside of the map.
Here comes the CQB. Fame up close to person on the MCW, finds one, not able to get around that column. Diamondcon trying to make his way forward. Cammy doesn't look at the side door, manages to find the entry. Space now being dominated by the LA Guerrillas players. Steve's on the outside, trying to get through the window. Here comes Afro with a sub. Assault stunned up, no problem. Estriel wiped off the face of the planet, and that's the break from the Thieves.
Yeah, an eventual break as well, so still going to be down by a decent chunk of time, but this is certainly a hill that it is an absolute battle, just flood after flood, and looks like LAT maybe contested by Diamondcon for the final few seconds, just to be annoying to strip him away, and he is going to do exactly that. Diamondcon delivers for 2. You see his team set up on a rotation. Not an easy hill to collect time on. When the hill popped, LAG had 46. I'm very curious as to how much time they can actually convert. Looks like basically none.
I was going to say they're in trouble now. Ghosty sends a little parting gift for his boys there, but a little too late. Can the Thieves hold on? They've got a bit of presence now. They have to cross no man's land. That's where Diamondcon's got the guns up. Beautiful shots. Joedecieves couldn't finish it. Couple players on the outside now. Cammy, heavy tags, not enough to get the kill. Diamondcon once again, long-range shots with the MCW. Beautiful work. As you've still got no one close enough to that point, the Gorillas are holding them back.
Yeah, this is the like game clock time stripper that we're having right now. Basically just nothing but empty time on this hill. Both teams, I mean, great in the kills column. I guess an opportunity to pad some stats, but not actually accrue a lot of time, which, I mean, in the end, just good news for LAG. Maybe they only get 10 seconds on the hill, but they prevent LAT from collecting too much. And on rotation, Estriel has actually managed his way into new. He loses a gunfight, but still, it's going to be actually now Afro sort of by himself. So a scattered moment on the map right now for that new rotation. Looks like the ARs, though, for LAT able to stabilize. However, they do not get that back spawn.
The good old tunnel coming up now. Thieves are in first. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of trophies. I'm seeing a lot of crossfire there. Diamondcon once again. What an individual player he has become. He is shining brightly since the Cold War days. The man's on a tear right now. It's a 5 spree. If not for the final bullets there from Afro, it would have been a problem. Streets of this map, very dangerous indeed. Afro cuts his way through mid. Still, Gorillas control the hard point.
I mean, they're just like, they're fighters on this map. It seems like constant bullies. Even when they get broken on hills, they're keeping LAT out. Another situation where they're having to really battle when they actually didn't get the hill first, but very successful at it. Good crossfire being set up. Unfortunately, no trophies. And as we know on this hill, if you do not have a trophy, you are going to die by an explosion. But there's the first set of rotations nearly through.
Oh, that's great.
And again, it has just been LAG maintaining that lead.
It's been start finish so far, keeping the pace up. Over to the tank we go. And it's all purple again. Joedecieves. Nice shots, but not enough to keep Estriel at bay. He has got that top office covered. The warehouse now is very much LAG territory. Mid-map presence. 2 lanes wide open. Here comes the shots from Fame. Can he get all 3? It'd be fantastic, but the Guerrillas still in control. Let's go for a quick listen in.
Absolute on the P2 plat.
Coming right there, not weak. He's push up close wall. And one shot of snow. One shot of snow.
Made the right side time. Made the right side time. Trophy is it. Trophy is it.
One snow, be careful.
Try and flip this guy snow. I close snow.
And one dark close snow.
Afro. That's no,
top P2, one shot, top P2, one shot.
I don't see top P2. Top P2, dead.
Nice, Connor.
I need a fire.
I'm already going. I'm pressing this whole time with you. Spawn 10, I think.
I'm getting that time. I spawn 10, I spawn 3.
Afro. Spawn dead. Feels good.
Bottom 10.
He's backside tank somewhere.
Okay,
back P2.
I'll
look your left.
Nice job.
Wrapping right, where you at, Nick?
Yeah, I'm trying to get P2. I'm
going late.
Okay. Back P2 plat, back P2 plat. I left them.
One mid alley, I think.
Long
one bullet, Danny.
P2 dead.
One up mid.
P4.
He's already here.
On their box. I'm trying to hit him. It's Joe. Yeah, P2. I killed him on the box. Top P2.
Afro's in long.
Top P2.
P2 got me.
I don't see P2. I don't see the guy P2. It's top P2.
One shot Joe,
top A1. A1 dead.
One shot Joe, top P2.
And he's even weaker. Okay, 1 P5, 1 top P2.
I'm gonna be close to P4 too.
The good P long. I'm gonna take her out.
I'm trying to look your mid alley.
Still a 20-point game with the purple side of Los Angeles squad still in the lead. Not a whole lot being given either side chance. If we maintain this trajectory, the Guerrillas win.
Well, it also, if we maintain this trajectory, it might be a game that ends on the game clock. It's going to be a very close situation, but that is just one of those things these players have to manage when the late game sort of kicks in hard point. But long way to go before we get there. At the moment, P2 is the hill that just popped, and it is LAT for the moment in full control. You get the jump spots in, you get the trophies. It's the full setup that they want.
Here we go. Thieves finally win a big rotation. Will they have all the holes plugged in this sinking ship? 20-point game now. Ghosty keeping them down. 3 clean dead. That's the all gone. Guerrillas, that's the break.
And then they just spawn in the middle of the map, though, so maybe an opportunity for, there you go, Diamond Con to rack up a few, able to pick up 1, but spawns can be relentless on this hill. You get a clean 4-man wipe. 3 seconds later, they're right back to the hill, and Afro flying and frying as well. Number 22. Right now, he's doing his best to keep up with the slang that Fame and Diamond Con have brought to the table, but as has been typical the entire game, when LAT have a little bit of success, LAG then bounce right back and still maintain that lead.
That is the biggest lead they've had so far here in the matchup. The Thieves have managed to get themselves into the dry dock, but is it going to be enough to hold on? Cammy in the deep back spawn. He's got to hold these players at bay. And the long-range shots from Diamond Con and the rest of the members of the Guerrillas have been so brilliant. Cameron McGilligan still holding the back line. 3 dead now for the Guerrillas, but the spawns are terrible. Turn around, lads. They're behind you. Estriel gets it. Estriel gets the kills, and that could be an open hard point for the Guerrillas.
I'm glad you saw that. I did it. You called out the spawns to be terrible. Looked at the minimap, and I was like, oh, he is just straight up behind him. Okay, but then there's purple arrows everywhere. So a very unfortunate moment for LAT. Admittedly, I don't know how much time they were going to get on this hill anyway, but never fun to deal with. Still a 50-point gap. Fame attempting to stay alive, but it's the submarine hill. Not going to be successful there. And now in rotation, Ghosty laying down the law, getting a nice little 2-piece and buying his team some time. But actually, at Joedecieves playing it slow. I mean, they're just sort of giving up this back pressure. They want to take the fights from the hill.
Hold time, boys. Afro's got 2 on the corner. Nice timing. Lovely shots out of the pair of them. Fame just managing to walk away with that one a fraction of a second. Sees the gunfight go his way. Joedecieves on Eddie. Watching the back line now. It's starting to soak this time up, but for the Thieves, do you really need all of this and some? The Guerrillas have been so on point with the breaks, and potentially here comes another.
That's beautiful so far, right? Yeah, you're forcing the deep spawn as well. You got Cammy, sort of the cutoff man towards the middle of the map, and his job right now, slow him down, at least gets out a little bit of damage, but you see those nades going through. Question is, can you get through that trophy? Yes, they can. That is 4 stuns going through, the 4 nades right behind it, and the gunny to back it up. Perfect coordination coming out of the Guerrillas, and again, they continue to fight on sub base.
2 trophies in place as well. There's not a lot of hope for anything you throw your way at them. Look at that. It's fireworks on the inside of the tunnel. That's going to be more than occupational hazard right now. Tags in. Assault, hold it down, stays alive. Crossfire. Can anyone get him out the point? No. Assault, last man standing. Guerrillas, what a break, what a hold.
I mean, this is just such a good moment, too. You already got guys like Fame posted up on the rotation anew, so he's an important cutoff man. And, of course, Diamond Con, who has 34 kills, by the way, again in a power position by the God Hetty. Ends up effectively baiting out his teammate. The nice two-piece there from Ghosty. That could have been a very problematic setup for LA Thieves to deal with, but they break it down, get back in the hill, and are working on collecting the time.
Estriel, somewhat ethereal play right now. Oh, that was a bit windy. I was going to say, man, he's doing a fantastic job of staying alive, being a difficult player to handle. But the rest of his teammates doing just that. Assault from up top, cleaned up. Here comes pressure to the point. Thieves cut down. It's over to Fame. Ghosty's got to check the close left. Joedecieves on the slide. Not enough. Fame guns them all down. The Thieves once again wiped off the map. Plenty of time for the Guerrillas.
Yeah, that is an absolute godlike header to be on. So easy two-piece there from Fame. And that trophy is putting in the work on overtime to keep him alive for the extra little bit of scrap. And keep in mind, the Des brought up the kill record on this map. And if they thought anyone would break it, Diamondcon hasn't gotten there yet, but he is certainly creeping up on it. Maybe only a minute left on the game clock, but 36. He is well on his way.
He's whizzing. He's absolutely whizzing. We're over the 200-point mark for LAG. The kill record of 40 here in Hardpoint is definitely within sight. And Fame, I mean, if he has a crazy run of things, he could also get there at 32 kills now, 6 spree, cruise missile, another 3 dead for the Thieves.
And it's just power position domination, right? You got guys on the higher points on both sides of this hill, so they're just playing for the kills. Once they get a 3-man wipe, someone moves to jump on it, and even when you fall outside the hill, it's all for a bait. Fame ends up falling after the 7 spree, has the cruise if he needs it, but again, it's a P1. It is a slobber knocker of a hill. Anytime you can get for Guerrillas, it's good time, and Diamondcon right there in position. I mean, Guerrillas have truly just been in control of the game so far from start to finish.
By God, it is absolutely one chance. Here comes kill number 39. Diamondcon soaking the final few moments. 36 seconds on the game clock. We could see another sub-base finish to time, but 250 is very much within reach. Here we go into the new. Afro's up there to save the day, but he has to worry about the game clock. Got to get a body in the point. If you're the Thieves, there's still time to get it done.
And you got what aBeZy in power position, and Afro gets dealt with on the flip side. Nobody in this time. And actually, look at the spawn for number 6. Joedecieves is now in between the entire team of LAG. Shoots one player in the back, then he himself gets shot in the back. So it's a confusing moment, but just desperation time for LAT. Deal with the chaos because there is 18 seconds left on this game clock.
Trying to make it happen. Estriel now on the time, trying to get these players off. Get them off, basically win it. Thieves are holding on. Diamondcon gets to 40. He's tied the record. Can he break it? 14 seconds to go. Assault from upstairs. Not enough. Oh dear. The Thieves hold on. 15 seconds. They have to hit the rotation as well.
I mean, this is just GG, though. We're going to the submarine hill. There's 12 seconds left on the game clock. It's impossible to stay alive. You get a 3-man wipe. LAG have absolutely done it. Diamondcon has tied the record. Give him the glory maybe for the final kill if he can manage. 5 seconds for the one beam.
No,
can't get it done, but at least they got the win.
Wait! They're still going! All right, there it is. Wow, that was a confusing one. Don't worry, production. Fame also felt the confusion there, but the cruise was the absolute deal breaker. The 0.0 seconds on the clock. We might have a replay of that. Diamondcon, he didn't break the record. He was so close to it. But the LA Guerrillas, a decisive start to sub-base there. The Thieves, it come out a little flat chance.
And this is why I said, like, the community sentiment on the LA Guerrillas, like, at the start of the year, made sense. I was on the same page, no disagreements. But again, after the performances we've seen from them, like, we have to start giving them at least a little bit more respect. Fame, by the way, double tied it. So that was the correct answer. Is anyone going to break the record? No, but Fame and Diamondcon will simultaneously add their names to the list. I mean, just a phenomenal game through and through. And again, when we saw LAG play against Toronto, yes, they got absolutely smoked, but they kept up in slang. So I think Toronto is built different against everybody else. LAG looks like a very dangerous sub-base team.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly the case. As far as the raw power goes, the Guerrillas are certainly a contender, especially they're on sub-base. ARs go crazy here on Modern Warfare 3. Well, highlights now. Going to be a lot of purple on your screen as the LA Thieves were beaten and bullied here in the frozen tundras of sub-base. They managed to keep it together at times, but once that lead, pulled away from them, there was no looking back. Guerrillas, brilliant start from them, chance, and again, 240 bombs in a single map. We might not be seeing that after the patch changes, but for now, lads, try to break the record, try to hold on to that one, and a little accolade you get to take with you through the year.
Yeah, I suppose that early portion of the year sub-base special maybe is sort of those stat padding little moments that we're going to have. But either way, clean work through and through. I mean, LAG literally, like Ghosty had a strong opening break. It got broken down in like 5 seconds effectively after that. And then LAG just had control of the game the entire time. Of course, though, LAT, very much a team I expect to be able to bounce back. I think we might just have a long series on our hands.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Search and Destroy can be a little bit mixy in this game, and both teams with a decent showing so far. Very, very competitive game mode. Control, we've seen it happen a few times. I do believe we are going to a high rise for that one, unless I'm absolutely faded. The boy's not faded. High rise control. Super tight game against the New York Subliners that LAG had, and then a double dose of invasion to close the series out. Decent chance we do get to that invasion hardpoint. We will see though. Karachi Search and Destroy chance. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, Karachi is going to be a good time. Sort of novel looks, I think, for both of these teams. I'm very excited for that high-rise control as well, because as you pointed out, great looks from LAG going toe-to-toe against the New York Subliners, and also a map where LAT looked super clean on when they played it. Very effective at setting up the spawn traps. I mean, they had a stranglehold on the map on offense, like 2 different rounds for the Thieves. So high-rise is going to be a fun one indeed to try to look for that separation, because I know high-rise is, when a team is good at the map, seems like whoever's playing against them just like auto-vetoing it, taking care of business. As what happened to LAG for the high-rise S&D, Thieves were like, just don't want any. It's cool. That's a weird map. Not going to deal with this team on it. So sort of a battle for that little extra edge in the vetoes.
Well, we're speaking of edges. We're looking for 2 players specifically in this series, Estriel and Joedecieves. When it comes to S&D, who's going to be the difference maker for their squad? Both of them sitting at that 0.6. Not a tremendous bit of work at the chance. Only major difference there is the opening round duels there, bottom of the screen. 50% for Joedecieves. At the very least, he's bringing that difference there. But for these two, it's going to be a big moment. Who will step it up? Eyes on both these players to make the difference for their team. That's what they look like. That's what their names are. Keep an eye out, ladies and gents.
And this is certainly a map, I'd say, for both of these guys to have the opportunity to step up as well, because I know you've had Thieves, played a decent bit of invasion. It's like AR heavy. Joedecieves might just be sort of like an intel guy on the map for the squad. And then I know Estriel, we've seen him on high-rise S&D like twice now. He just gets left on the B bomb site, sort of like out to dry, and again, just plays for information to spot the guys underground. So Karachi, a mix-up. Maybe one of these guys will step up and pop off. Obviously, very young to the league. Sort of got to get that momentum going.
Diamond Con, the diamond in the rough. He's a demon, an absolute demon. I mean, that's a 1.5 thus far in Search and Destroy. He's been really solid in Respawn as well. Diamond Con, a player that has certainly been overlooked since his Cold War debut for the New York Subliners, I think. Was then he was in the yellow? Yeah, he was. Yeah, bro.
And he was super solid on that team, Us. Like I was very surprised he didn't get picked up the following year, because when he was playing for New York, he genuinely did look good. But his early nades out and about, looks like LA Thieves playing a little bit slow off spawn just to dodge him. But when they played slow over towards B, middle of the map control, Afro found himself in the mix. I know sub players in that sort of P1 spot in S&D, they love it. They are very difficult to kill.
I'm just saying, he's been overlooked since then.
True.
Not getting overlooked in the moment, though. E-bomb site pressure. Joedecieves trying to bait out a player. Those of you can see him down there. He's just slip sliding. There's the opening salvo of fire from Assault. Suppresses Cammy. Gets him back. The quick reposition. Smoke's there. And Joedecieves, he slipped the net. Who was being suppressed in that instance?
Well, that's that. Oh, there you go. It baits out the first kill. Gets the second as well. I was going to say the smoke only baited out a single stun. After that, doesn't matter. But they pick up the kills in short order. 2 versus 4. And it looks like that bomb is going to go down as well. Diamondcon picks one for the 2v3, but at least the bomb gets planted. Advantage for the Thieves.
Yeah, the Thieves already have taken over as much of Karachi as possible while still maintaining a line of sight onto the bomb. So no one's going to get any sneaky diffuses. None of that. We've seen a few of those so far. Assault's in trouble. Ghosty, great work. Sees Diamondcon as well. Doesn't necessarily want to dive out and go for the challenge. Wait for him to get into another position, but less than 25 on the clock. Ghosty could get a few more here. Lovely work there. Oh my gosh. Out the Thieves, round 1.
That is perfect work as well. I thought the smoke wouldn't have bought them too much. Like, it was pretty early in the round, so there's no like trophies. So the stun check on the bomb doesn't find anything. But in spite of the information being that no one's planting the bomb, a couple players still get caught out for the bait as well. So LAT playing around the smoke on the B site, and a nice little round 1 offense win always feels good.
Round 2. Guerrillas attack this time round. Fame bomb in hand. Over towards the A-bomb site we go. Joedecieves is going to be the lone man. The eyes on that side of the map for now. And if his timing is good, all good. If his timing is bad, all bad. That's about as good as it gets. Passed off a ton of information. Here come the rest of his teammates. Guerrillas are in a spot to get this bad boy down.
Yeah, LAT pretty quick on the rotation, but maybe not quick enough to actually stop the bomb plant. Fame gets it down and gets out with his life. So this is going to be a true 3 versus 3 retake attempt for the Thieves. And if they're swinging around distant on the map, Diamondcon still in the power position, has at least one freebie in front of him.
Uh-oh. Is it a freebie? Oh, nearly hits the fadeaway. Cammy stays alive. Life advantage now to the Thieves.
Unfortunate timing as Afro drops, yeah.
That's a real stinger. 20 seconds. Trying to clear out every possible angle. Estriel now from down low. Oh, he's repositioned at the right time. Saw the shadow of Afro. They're on the defuse. There's the bomb check from Fame. Good work. Last man. Cammy 1v1. The time's not going to be there. He's not going to jump it. He might win the gunfight, but he cannot defuse the bomb. Valiant effort from the Thieves, but the Guerrillas tied up.
Yeah, really just a matter of seconds in those final moments. LAT just needed a little bit more time, and not even that they got slowed down a great deal by Diamondcon, but maybe did just enough to set his teammates up because, I mean, not only did he seemingly have a freebie, Afro dropped down the ladder, but even after the fact, LAT just sprinting past the players on LAG, so free cleanup kills in the mix, but nice little bounce back. 2 offensive rounds in a row, and I think maybe some of that information, Diamondcon throwing down the trophy, dragging some players over towards B, pays off a little bit in the end.
Slightly different look now of the Thieves. Nice work out of Ghosty there. That was a car that detonated after that frag grenade hit the middle of the map. Afro's got himself a sweet corner. It counts. It might be in the middle of the map, but it's a corner nonetheless.
And when you lose your lone defender at A, you see number 1 and number 2 on the minimap, like very focused on these crosses. The bomb, though, straight back over towards B. So LAT, the setup that they had in round 1, effectively the exact same setup that they have now. I mean, Afro in the exact same position, bomb going down. I don't even know if they had to use the smoke, but this is clinical for the moment.
Oh, Afro's in trouble. Calling for help. Here it comes in the form of Ghosty. Brilliant work. 2 members of the Thieves stay alive. All down to Diamondcon on the 1v4. The way we've been talking about him, there's always a chance. 30 seconds, immediate challenge. Simply fearless, but with that kind of life left, there's no hope. Ghosty soars in, cleans up, Thieves get another.
Yeah, and shout out Ghosty for the nade as well. Perfectly placed. I mean, that is your homework being done for Search and Destroy. Pre-nade just to land on the car, and as soon as you catch that first blood, it just frees up the map so much. Again, 2 airs for LAG, worried about watching the crosses over towards A, but it was the exact same default setup that the LA Thieves were running, so nothing but offense the whole way down. LAG's turn to respond.
Trophy saved from the car this time round. It does indeed. All those lethals intercepted there. Nice work. That makes the bomb site far safer. Mid-map, though, that's where the members of LAG are coming from. Fame slips in. Oh, no, they weren't watching it. The Guerrillas are all over the place, and it is truly guerrilla warfare right now. Hit and run. Estriel's position not given up, but Joedecieves out like a light.
Yeah, Joedecieves going to be a constant thorn in your side, too, on top of just the main power position. So you got players all over the map, but Joedecieves, you have to be worried about the flank a little bit. Assault's worried about that, but he gets spotted again in red. That frees number 1 up on the mini-map. So maybe try to work this B-bomb.
The delicate management of resources, how many players you've got left. The LA Thieves are spread quite thin on defense here. Okay, 2v2. We'll take that. Awkward timing indeed. Smoke lands. No stun check within it. Diamondcon backs up, hoping to pull one of those aggressive submachine guns into the smoke where he wants them. Does not plant the bomb yet. 25 to go.
And Ghosty's just going to be able to spot him when you go for the plant, and he can just send Joedecieves in for the kill, but they're feeling the pressure in the 2v2, so they're getting mixy. Maybe just a quick dash over towards A, but I think Ghosty is reading this the entire way. Freebie kill number 1, and can play with his food for the 2nd kill, waiting for the support. Ghosty making things look easy in Search and Destroy. That is a beautiful round in that 2 versus 2.
Also, there's an overheat on the challenge, fully knowing that Diamondcon has eyes on him. And the way he's shooting shows just enough restraint to allow his teammate Joedecieves to get in there and get that 2nd cleanup kill. Eye in the sky, Ghosty has been the nature of his game for so long, since we saw him really pop off as a member of OpTic last year. Getting it done now for the Thieves. 4 spree for him.
That was absolutely clinical. Maybe another pre-nade going over top A, and you actually see Estriel taking a very different route to dodge the car. But LAT, instead of going for the default spread, working towards the middle of the map and working towards the A site. We'll see how LAG decide to respond to the pressure. Fairly quick with it, but for the moment, Estriel is by himself. He has to get at least one here.
Oh, dear God. The timing! God, he gets one. That's all he could ask for. The immediate trade. Fame now. Guns at the ready, and his hairs on his neck are standing. He knows these players are on the approach.
Bomb's going to go down. And Joedecieves crosses too, so they spotted him on the cross, but he could still be a thorn in their side. And keep in mind, he is on a 4 spree.
Yeah, he wants to get them streaks as well. 35 to go. Diamond Cone wins a big fight against Cammy. That's the top side of the map open now. Ghosty's trying to move his way forward as well. Joedecieves, quick bomb check. Does anything out of hand? You've still got time to make this happen. Ghosty can't peek out. Joedecieves is gone. That's the backline open up now. Ghosty's got a lot of work to do alone.
He's hoping for a prayer too. He desperately wants the player top AC to jump over on him, and the prayer does not get answered. The trades are in, and LAG clutch up in spite of the bomb plant. Clean work through and through. Estriel did his job in that round, picked up his one, got the information for his teammates. Everybody wraps back, and I think maybe Fame might have had the most heads-up play. He knows that, who was it, Joedecieves crossed towards back diner, and Fame played it incredibly patiently, just laying down on the front side of the diner, waiting for the kill to fall into his lap. So, patience on point. Nice little defensive round win, and obviously one that LAG desperately needed.
Yeah, Joedecieves was the pivotal player in that play. He was the man watching the bomb. You take care of him. Ghosty cannot see through a bus. Heads up, work there from LAG. They get themselves into this. You're going to Ghosty, first blood.
Wow.
Ghosty with 2.
Yeah, doesn't make it at all. I was going to say the timing might be on point, but I think Joedecieves spotted him as well. And Afro just challenging as well. Not a care in the world, and gets the intel on the final man. The second time we have seen Diamond Con in a 1 versus 4, and he is trapped, surrounded, and gunned down. LAT. Not even that aggressive necessarily on defense. I mean, posted up initially, but then pounce on the round as soon as the kills start flowing their way. A battle right now on Karachi.
Yeah, this has been good. LA Thieves. It's taking the advantages when they can hold on to them. Afro, classic Afro move. Slide directly at your opponent while firing from the hip. And that attack stance nonsense. Gives himself an extremely high chance to get that kill. Ghosty, though, once again, 8 and 2 from him. Mid-map hit now from the Thieves. They're on offense. The stun check lands. That means there's players over by the B-bomb site. It's going to be a quick pivot to A. Immediate moves. Spied out across. Estriel damage dealt. There's the kill. First blood. Gets away with his life. Here come the reinforcements from LAG.
This is even better too. Gets the one, gets out with his life, and now really just needs it to stay alive. He has a little bit of support on some crosses, but it looks like the cross may be covered. Actually, Cammy on the flip side of the map picks up 1, but everyone else has died, and now LAG know, oh, well, we have the bomb down. Cammy's across the map. Let's just set up around this A bomb site, and should be good to go. Cammy's going to have a lot of work to do to try to break down this setup.
Yeah, nothing to help out. No stun, no frag grenade. It's going to be simply a case of get in there and get the gunny going. And right now, he is well and truly up that creek. No paddle, no nothing. He's doing it with his hands, and it did not work out. LAG bounced back.
Yeah, and I can appreciate the Joedecieves Estriel battle we're actually kind of having as well. The graphic pretty on point. I mean, a few rounds back, Joedecieves was the player in red on defense, going on flanks, being annoying, chowing the kills in the middle of the map, picking up a kill on Estriel as well, helping his team win the round. Well, this one, Estriel just gets the free first blood on Joedecieves while he's spinning in circles, and they deliver after the fact. It's a solid game through and through, but LAT still that 1 round lead.
Everyone's trophies are working fantastically this round. Good reads either side. All the typical spots covered. We're not going to see too many of those nade kills past the sort of first or second rounds at this point in time, but crazy things can happen. Just clearing out every possible angle. Where is the bomb carrier? That's what the Thieves are looking for.
I think a lot of this might be counting utility as well on top of looking for the bomb carrier. A bunch of stuns and nades have come out. Maybe just LAG waiting for their moment to chuck the smoke and go for the B bomb plant. There's like some interesting timing potential too on the A side of the map, and there it comes, and Fame somehow wins it. catches the first blood and just opens up the map. Again, all these arrows right now for LAT on defense turning towards A, and that's the moment you go get the bomb down towards B. Clinical effort. FaZe might have just opened up the round.
That's a big win from FaZe. Guns are now at the ready for the Guerrillas. Cammy on the approach from down low. Diamondcon will not see him until the last possible second. Will he check this one? Cammy, he's on your left line. No, he doesn't check it. The round's done. LAG off the back of that big play from FaZe, and he's loving it after that one. Elation as they pull another round closer. The Thieves left a little quiet after that one, mate.
And I don't know if that was like just good instincts, timing, if FaZe heard him, but they were dancing around like red and ticket for a decent amount of time. FaZe was up top, the other player down low, but just reads him to be in that corner. And again, the first blood is good enough, but he gets the second kill as well. So FaZe, impressive stuff. And of course, on a 5 spree, one more locks up a cruise on a map like this could absolutely do some damage.
Oh my word, indeedy. Possibly playing the corner? No, looking for the mantle. Catch these players out by chicken coops. Joedecieves has got to have his wits about him, has to have the gun at the ready. If FaZe hops that wall, it could be curtains for him. Pump the brakes in a big way. Joedecieves, he's doing a lot of this completely alone. Opening salvo. Oh, FaZe. He's seen a red dot and he's going to chase it. Hungry for the streak. Checks it. Go! Gets two! Come on, son. You cannot ask for more than that. The third kill for FaZe as well. Give me the AC screams in the player cam. It doesn't matter, though. It's now map point LAG.
I mean, come on. Like, that is just absurd Call of Duty timing. It's a great setup as well. You had Adam Assault actually, like, on the bridge looking over top, and as soon as he gets the intel when he's above him, well, FaZe and goes and looks towards the middle of the map, and it literally does not get easier than that. 2 kills on players that line up perfectly, one facing away, one on a ladder. The easiest kills you'll ever see in the CDL.
Oh, man, the timing. Oh, God. Oh, it hurts. Not if you're an LAG fan, though, and you're on an 8 spree for FaZe. Good God almighty. He's got that cruise lying in wait. He's found some lovely foliage to cover him. Camouflage. And here it comes. The sky's open. And there is a warhead looking for a forehead right now.
Oh, that's aggressive. 2 players actually just jumped into, like, the fountain area. So a little bit more in position to potentially get the guy off B. Ghosty and Afro looking for the aggression, but the cruise is OP, so you at least get the bomb down. You don't pick up the kills, though, and LAT are moving quickly. Cammy for 2, and they might just break this cruise missile down.
Oh, it's not over yet, though. FaZe through mid, playing slowly, waiting for anyone here. We're working on Joedecieves. That's kill number 9 in a row. Here comes the nade. I don't know if there are any trophies in position. Ghosty's on the defuse. Is that bomb check nade? I do think the information's passed. Is anyone going to be there in time to get it? FaZe, can he save the round? No! He doesn't. He doesn't even get the kill. Round 11.
Yeah, what a play call from Thieves in that moment, just to jump all over the bomb as soon as the cruise missile lands. And even like before that, the decision, instead of like to back up, I mean, admittedly found it's a building, there's some cover there, but they just play it so aggressively, kill the cruise missile play. And I mean, again, LA Thieves has sort of been a momentum shift kind of team in the search and destroy. Well, maybe they have that momentum for the round 11.
This is it. Final shot. No cruise, no nothing. It's a fresh round, but it's LA Thieves on attack. I mean, Guerrillas, Jesus. LA. Shh, lock in. Thieves are on defense.
Yeah, you have Afro, I think, laying down, staring at top third right now, waiting for a player to jump up. You have FaZe, meanwhile, just waiting for someone to flank, but I don't know if number 6 is going to commit. FaZe's actually starting to make moves. So it's another situation where I think the play is on FaZe, and as soon as like action happens near him is when Guerrillas might jump on this B site. And there's the first blood. That's the go button.
And FaZe is absolutely, he's just unstoppable right now. It's a 10 spree. And the first blood that they will be very, very happy to take. B-bomb site wide open. A lot of pressure there right now. Afro's gone as well. Drazah there. Cammy can't get away with his life. Down to Ghosty. And he's on the wrong side of the map. That bomb will be planted. He has nothing left to throw. If he can get there in time and possibly stop the plant, that's one thing. It's the check. A big win up close. Has to run for his life. Has to stay alive in the 2v1.
He's got some time to work with. His players in power positions as well, though. That is going to be immensely difficult to win these gunfights. And more importantly, you got to fly, Ghost. You don't have time. You got to make a move now.
The clock is ticking. Oh, finds another one. 1v1. Does he see the minimap? It's on Assault. Who's playing it very patiently now right behind him. Oh my God. Will Assault find this? There's the tags. Adam Assault, an MVP world champion, ice in his veins as the LA Guerrillas take the lead 2-0 here in this series.
The lights might be too bright for LA Thieves. Fame getting in their way. I mean, that's the best like spree we've seen in Search and Destroy so far this year. Absolutely electric stuff, and maybe the cruise missile play doesn't work out for him, but it was just a setup for more glory in the final round. Again, the first blood he was able to collect 4 in that round. That is as good as it gets for an SMG player there in Search and Destroy. 13-6, 2,400 damage, 10 spree, 9 non-traded. You could literally not ask for anything more.
Yeah, we talked about Estriel and Joedecieves, who needed to really step it up in this matchup, and frankly, neither of them really did. But that's fine, because Fame was on the hard carry there. LAG, beautiful work from them. The round 11, the clutch up. A brilliant way to take the lead in the series. We've got one more mapped for them, and they walk away with a dub, and the purple team win it. Or can the red team make the comeback? This is going to be a very interesting game of control. Let me tell you that much, friends. Can the Thieves rebound after that heartbreaking round 11 loss? Can Ghosty lead the boys to victory, or will the LA Guerrillas turn everyone's heads around and put the league on notice? They've had the potential. Can they close out this series? We'll find out after the break.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator, weapon blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Look away, LA Thieves fans. This is how round 11 went. Fame on an absolute tear finds himself the first blood chance and a 10 spree for the young Wiz.
And it was what, the fourth first blood he had gotten this game so many times in that exact situation where they're just letting Fame make the play on one side of the map, and as soon as he gets the kill, they jump on B. Admittedly, credit to Ghosty. He turned a 1v3 into a dangerous situation, but still took care of business towards the end, and so much frustration on the LA Thieves camp. Not enough time to even fist bump each other. Really just throwing down headsets before they attempt to regain before map 3.
Oh, and Fame is loving it right now, man. Fame absolutely loving it. Assault looks like he just got like pepper up his nose or something. He's about to hit a heavy sneeze, but he didn't in the end. Ready to party into map number 3. This is going to be a brilliant test of the LA Thieves mental game, their resolve. Vibe coach Shane better have gotten his ass in there and given the boys a couple of sweet words, a bit of a pep talk to keep their heads level, because they're going to need it on a map like this and a mode like this. The comeback is certainly on. After that, they go to invasion hardpoint, or will the Guerrillas have their way with them and close the series out here? Let's find out.
I love how talking about Shane really ramps up the accent for you.
A little bit, Shane. I know you're watching, darling. I need to send him a text, actually. He's so close to me and I don't see him.
Well, you should see him more often. He's a nice guy. Also, he should just be saying, hey, look, high-rise control. We look fantastic on this map the last time we played. Let's bring that same level of aggression. We saw players like Afro relentlessly setting up the spawn traps, and maybe potential is there to start making some moves. A couple kills go their way, but still more players to clear out before you can firmly capture this B point. Oh
yeah,
my God, damn it.
Let's get it. Into the point we fly. The first segment of B long gone. In moments like these, you know, when you get a tough loss, I just think back to what Blade says. Use it. Take that pain. Take that anger. Use it. LAG used it and turned it into 3 down. Ghosty, oh, can't get the last player off the point. They're going to drain that second segment of B. Lovely manners from the LAG players clearing up that plate.
Yeah, just like some vampires, you might have had LAG suck the life out of that round. That 4 down set up brutal things like this, where you're taking long routes and getting picked apart in your spawn. So many kills going their way. A bunch of different players on a 2 spree. Every head glitch has been captured to pin these players in the back windows. This might be a defensive blender. Cammy, though, might be able to bully his way out. Couple trades coming through, but at least maybe the A side of the map. I'm not going to call it open, but it is the lane you're required to now push.
Yeah, Saul, though, he's going to do what he can to hold those players back. Everything's been thrown. Clock's ticking. Afro, you've got to rip him off that side of the building. That's it. Flying forward. Estriel now on a spree. Keeps the spree going. Ended at 5. Joedecieves, he gets himself onto a B. Can anyone there support him as DiamondCon? No fear whatsoever. Over the top. Oh, this is awkward, but he wins it. And that might be the round. Anyone close enough to stop it? Anyone close enough? Afro with another big win. 15 seconds. Thieves diving onto it.
Yeah, 2 players on the point as well, or maybe make it 3, so it should be captured very quick, which buys the extra minute. So they had to battle to get out of their spawn, but they're successful, get an extra minute to work with, and they've even up that life count. That is a very difficult phrase to say, but more difficult to play this game right now is now LAG might be stuck in their spawn.
Bro, you are not wrong. They evened up the life count. There's a chance that they do manage to pull this back. Let's admit to play. Thieves fighting forward.
I mean, Miles, they're fighting forward, but they have miles to run, you know?
Ah, come on, son. They're in the point, and that's the point we're trying to make right here.
You lost me. We got to commentate COD now. Train's going back and forth. LAG, the explosion goes their way, and it looks like Joedecieves is the most aggressive player on the map, does the smart thing, repositions, knows he can't do it by himself, so got to wait for those reinforcements to trickle through. Maybe some awkward timing down B Street as well, so Afro actually finds the time to get through, has one freebie, maybe some kills going their way, does some damage for top helipad, trades the guy top propane. Now it's going to be Cammy trying to work his way up the map with Joedecieves. Time is ticking down, though. 20 seconds left on the game clock.
If you can get on the other side of the fence, or at least on the other side of the propane tank, Bobby, he might have himself a chance to fight forward here. There's through first, trying to get involved now. Here's the pinch. Is Diamond Con going to hold it? Oh my god, he does. He holds that angle on the inside and he leaves the player on the point alone. The 1v1 over there is going to be big, but Joedecieves getting into the spawn, causing as much damage as he can. Diamond Con loses the fight on the other side. It's a 1 life difference. It's 12 seconds on the game clock. You cannot die, Afro. No! The fight from Ghosty now forward. Lives down to 3 for either side. This is going to be it. Last ditch attempt. Flying on the point. Joedecieves gets his, but 3 seconds to go. You've got to get on the zone, lad. Fresh mag. Send it. Wins it. Oh my god. It's a 2v1. Diamond Con. Can you do it? The boys are on the capture. It's now a 1v1. What a round of control. Diamond Con, if you win this! God damn, what a round!
MVP right there for this series. I mean, not the entire year, but Diamond Con has been looking like an absolute monster on the map. I mean, those are big plays back and forth, too. Joedecieves, the timing he has to slide out just to get to the barrel, impressive. But Diamond Con, just a little bit better. Pre-aim on point, get a heal up just a little bit, isolate the first player, isolate the second player as well. And of course, man on defense has that extra little advantage, but big plays coming out of the kid. That is a massive first round to kill any sort of momentum that LA Thieves wanted.
Nuts like watermelons. He walks forward, he guns them both. Thieves, I wondered about the mental game, and after a round like that, the dope is checked. Charts, the dope is checked.
Oh,
or
man.
is it? We'll find out.
You know, look at the difference, too. You see, that's like the default sort of jump-up spot Afro is going for. It's just easy reads. Diamond Con last round twice on defense. Like, mantles up, but then mantles all the way over and gets the freebie kills from, like, above. So, I think Diamond Con maybe slightly ahead of the game. You see the difficulty with sort of that initial strat. Now, Diamond Con, who's been clutch, has a potential two-piece in front of him. Cammy, Snappy, though, takes him down. In the meantime, though, the damage has been done. All the trades coming through, and that B zone secure.
That's so much time. The total opposite of what we saw in the previous round for the Guerrillas now with a wicked advantage over the Thieves. Onto the A zone for a minute. Assault's looking to get a toe in there, stop the clock. Joedecieves on the close watch, but Estriel, wow, cutting these players down in mid-map. Assault back on the spawn watch. He's doing the hard work from here on the inside of the construction site.
He's so passive, though. He's just letting the entire lobby run past him out the window just about. Assault hasn't really got on eyes on anybody. Finally gets his first kill. His teammates have been doing an okay job, but they just funneled out the obvious window. And, hey, there you go. There's the 5 spree looking for the streaks as well. Spawn kills, never fun to deal with. And if it's not him, it's the rest of the team. LAG are obliterating Thieves right now.
Thieves. One more for Assault, get some streaks. Estriel's there to pick him up. It's these interlocking fields of fire. It is impossible for the Thieves to get out. The utility has to be there. They've got to use a stun check. Finally, we're seeing somebody take a low route.
Oh, Dios mío.
The dope is checked.
Dios mío.
It is so checked. Chance is 22-6. I've never seen dope so checked in all my life.
And I don't know if LA Thieves is the team to uncheck that dope or whatever the I don't even know. I don't know what that means. All right. I'll keep it like it's provocative, I suppose. But like LA Thieves might have bounced back in the first round, but they get absolutely daggered and may have just collapsed before ours. Like a very difficult round 11, a very painful round 1. Dope checked indeed.
Well, don't take my word for it. Let's find out how things are going. Thieves, last chance here in the series. Let's start things off with a listen in.
One guy just crit child right.
Yeah, they flipped the fucking top heli barrels. I don't see him. On A point, on A point. Ready for chop. There's no point. He's on the propane. He's on the propane. They're long, cap. Weak on me.
They're long, one shot. Out of propane, one shot.
That one mid fans on me, bro.
Yeah, mid fans.
Yo, he's up, hop, dead. One shot. Cap, I'm
4. Already long.
Mid-window, Connor, on right windows, right windows.
I'm right, I'll get you right. Fucking Billy.
Mid-windows, Diamond.
Power wrap left.
Long me, yes.
Ran up middle.
On the bone, deep
Alright, let's chill.
What's our plan? Call a plan.
Green tart, already.
Okay, what's our plan right now?
You need to get out right.
Trials on the right,
Push to the right.
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, I don't see him on the heady.
Green tart, Estriel.
Close our windows. Nice shit. Right, one shot. So you push it right if you can. Probably already long on me.
I don't see. Alright, yo, on the crane, on top of the crane.
One shot, dead.
Nice shit.
One's like in there, there's one.
You can come back to me if you want.
Yo, check mine. Yeah, check, Estriel.
Yeah, I'm going top heli,
Maybe left.
Well, Fame was hitting trick shots at a moment there, chance from the top side of the crane. You told me to look at the minimap. I had no idea what was going on there. Thieves, though, progress over towards B. Diamondcon looking to get the hits from up top once again. The man's got the angles, Fame's got the gunny up close, and here comes Joedecieves trying to stay alive in this situation. 40 seconds on the game clock.
Also has to be said, word of Christopher Ton, like dope not check, keeping the comms professional as well. So LA Thieves attempting to go full speed ahead. LAG just not making it easy. Joedecieves though, little dance with the pistol, able to pick up an extra one. They're keeping the pressure on B, but obviously easier said than done. Diamondcon still a force to be reckoned with. Just trying to keep these players at bay, and yeah, it is so difficult to find these kills. Another 3 down. The 4th is there for the trade. 20 seconds left before a hot 3-0.
Stinking hot 3-0, 15 seconds to go here. Kills either side, the B side of the map safe. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter, and Estriol is 25 and 14. Diamondcon finally brought down. 8 seconds on the game clock, they've got into B. The Thieves are hanging on by a thread.
I mean, they captured the B zone last time in the same way, just in the nick of time. You get that extra minute. They have accomplished it once again. The nade's not enough to take him down, and there you go. The life is what they have, and the life is what they just lost. 3 down in the feed. Joedecieves last one standing. They do not have map pressure, and they really do not have lives to spare.
Thieves, this is still very much doable. A similar situation in the first round. They lost to the might of Diamondcon alone, but here we go. We reset. Cammy brought down by a bit of bad timing. Brilliant work from Fame. Afro now starting to keep things alive. Pushing them out of spawn. There's 40 seconds, 5 lives to go.
And Ghosty trying to lead that sort of front charge, getting that power position, looking for some intel. Afro, unfortunately for LAT, gets traded, and maybe not a lot of kills to be found. Ghosty might be up top, but he is stunned and tagged up. And it is just 2 lives. You're just running out of time. You are running out of hope. It is Afro and Ghosty versus the world.
It's an absolutely diabolical finish. The Los Angeles Guerrillas have won the battle for LA, and the player cams are still in it. Estriol, you deserve a serious pat on the back there. Strong performance from the Guerrillas. For the Thieves, certainly hands on heads. That was a very, very tough loss indeed.
Yeah, Fame looking like Cuz Lightyear out there too. Diamondcon with a very polite wave of goodbye. I mean, Guerrillas have been the most disrespected team this year. Like, make no mistake. And I'm